This video also is a reaction to recent videos of the popular and influential channel of Stefan Milo, with roughly over 500,000 subscribers. At least one of his videos is a collaboration with North02, who is the young author of yet another similarly popular and influential YouTube channel with the name North02. The recent Stefan Milo video that is about Pedra Furada, Brazil, and seems to cast some extremely superficial and off-topic doubts of it being correctly dated as one of the oldest sites in Brazil, a whopping 48,000 years old, roughly 30,000 years before the improbable Beringia land bridge theory. Brazilian and international scientists are claiming dates that predate the consensus or standard dogma extremely improbable Beringia land bridge crossover theory, as well as the supposed and consequential peopling of the Americas, with a supposed improbable ingression into the Americas roughly dated around 13,000 years ago. While this particular Stefan Milo video and supposed research seems and almost certainly is superficial and off-topic for most of the time, the video and its comment section are compelling, to say the least, and Stefan Milo as well as North02 have practical and searching minds, and both seem to sense that there is something ancient archaeological brewing in Brazil and beyond. At the very end of his Pedra Furada video, Stefan Milo most probably refers to ancient archaeological brewing in Brazil and relates to the scientifically proven very old dates of roughly 48,000 years ago in Pedra Furada, Brazil and South America. But we cannot confirm that, only he can. If you have doubts or want to see more, please comment. And ask, in the comment section of this video, or subscribe to our channel Origin for Existence. Further, Pedra Furada and this video are related to Gilgamesh, the Ark of Noah. Largely a myth, but nevertheless very important, Easter Island with its many megalithic Moai statues, Göbekli Tepe and its enigmatic megalithic site, as well as the Malta cart ruts amongst others, Malta megalithic temples with polygonal walls, as well as independent, polygonal walls. There is also a relation with the enigmatic expedition of the Spanish conquistador Francisco de Orellana, who is widely credited for being the first European to explore the Amazon River in 1541. He is also credited with naming the river Amazon, inspired by his battles with indigenous women warriors, who he likened to the Amazons of Greek mythology. While all the above could sound like fantasy or even madness, our claims, contrary to most other research, are first of all based on essential ancestral markers, haplogroups, haplotypes, genetics in general, as well as important well-researched and scientifically dated archaeological evidences. Our claims are, also, based on publications regarding Pedra Furada, Piauí, Brazil, and we of At Origin for Existence argue that Pedra Furada was a strategic element in a Neolithic or Younger Dryas cradle that was involved in expeditions across the Atlantic, all the way to megalithic places on the European Atlantic and Mediterranean facades. The also incredible ancient rock art at Serranía la Lindosa in Colombia is a truly beautiful canvas containing humans, animals, nature, symbols, and more, and is seen across 8 miles. Further that Pedra Furada, Piauí, Brazil, together with amongst others Serranía la Lindosa in Colombia were cradles of humans and animals, including giant sloths, involved in expeditions across the Atlantic, all the way to megalithic places like the enigmatic Göbekli Tepe and other similar or related places in modern-day Turkey and beyond, the Fertile Crescent. On the myth side, we see relation with the Ark of Noah in the Bible, and with the Gilgamesh myths and evidences that present much more evidence than the registers related to the Ark of Noah. All these expeditions, migrations, and population turnover events, replacements, were ongoing processes that went on at least from the Younger Dryas until roughly 4,500 BP, and cover several haplogroups, including the Y-DNA haplogroup R, that is typical for Europeans, but also Western Eurasians, as well as certain Indians of the subcontinent India. Many of these events are detected and described by geneticist David Rye. The research of geneticist David Rye is based on genetics, including unique and very extensive ancient DNA research. David Rye is convinced that the actual consensus human history is patched, no longer probable, and needs to be rewritten from scratch, which indicates the need for radical adaptations. Regarding the Beringia land bridge, the current consensus is that humans came across the Beringia land bridge before 13,000 years ago.